Here from Cruising with the Ryans. We have a very special guest with us today, and I would like to introduce you to Symphony of the Seas Cruise Director, Jamie.
Hello.
Thank you for joining us.
Oh, it's my pleasure. I love this. This is amazing. Thank you. Thank you for asking me.
We are in this wonderful lounge called Dazzles on Symphony of the Seas, and it's got a beautiful view of the boardwalk and everything going on down there. But you probably can't see all that. But that's okay, because that's all of the magic that Jamie makes happen every week on board the Symphony of the Seas.
It is.
And it's a lot of fun that you create for everyone.
We try. That's the nice thing about being a cruise director is I'm in charge of all the fun things that happen on board, whether it's the Symphony of the Seas or whether it's, of course, one of our other wonderful ships around the fleet. You know, we're here to have fun, and hopefully everyone else that comes and joins us has fun as well.
Absolutely. Well, that makes me wonder, how long have you been a cruise director?
Now I've been a cruise director now for, I've just 11 years. So 11 years. I've been with the Royal for 15, and I've just had my 15th anniversary with Royal, which of course they celebrate. They celebrate milestones like a 5, 10, 15, 20, and so on. And so I got a nice cake. Thank you very much.
Oh, nice.
And a few special little niceties. And yes, but 11 years as a cruise director.
So that leaves a few years prior to that. What did you do?
Well, actually, I mean, even before working on ships, I was a performer. I was a singer in London. I was in musicals in London for a while.
Wow.
And then an entertainer in hotels and all around the world. And then I thought, oh, the call of the sea. And there was no other company looking at how magnificent the ships are. I thought I have to go for Royal. So that's what I did 15 years ago. I never looked back since then. So I became an entertainment staff, which way back then they called them cruise staff. Now we call them activities team. And then I was activities manager. There, and then cruise director, which was awesome. My first ship way back was actually the Explorer of the Seas.
Oh, Explorer, yes, we were on that many times.
Yeah.
I'll have to look up and see if we have any record of you. Back then.
Way back then, that was 2010, a long time ago.
So you grew up in Great Britain?
Mm-hmm,
Whereabouts?
Originally, I'm a London boy, I'm a London boy. I was born, not bred. We actually moved down to a naval town right in the middle of the south coast, and that's Portsmouth. So in Portsmouth, that's where I'm from now. Not to say that I'm a Portsmouth supporter for those soccer fans out there. I'm not. I'm a Chelsea supporter. Sorry, everyone. All right, but no, it's a beautiful place. I think that's where the call of the sea probably came. From the fact that I'm literally being close to the sea and all of that. All the rest of my family went in the Navy, and I didn't. So there we are. I did something different. So.
Well, but you are sort of.
I'm doing something different. Yeah, I don't think. I have high respect for those that are in the armed forces and in the servicemen and women.
You're not doing all those other things.
No, I'm not doing the other things. I'm doing the real fun things.
The fun stuff.
That's the fun stuff.
Okay, so now I'm going to ask you a tough question.
All right.
When you were about 5, 6 years old, what did you want to be when you grew up?
Doctor.
A doctor?
Straight away. Wow. And you know why? My mother was a nurse, and she was a nurse in the emergency room. So she was an emergency room nurse. And I saw all the joy, and there was some very, very challenging stories as well.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
That it's very hard for anyone to manage. But seeing what she did for everyone, and you know, I wanted to become. And then obviously you always want to, you know, oh no, I want to be a doctor.
Yeah, you want to be the top.
You know,
right.
but unfortunately didn't have the smarts for it, you know, and that's fine, that's all right. So I was advised then to become actually a work in social care and social work. And that's why I did a bit of training in social work as well. But then I fell into performing in the theatre and loved it.
Did you do that like when you were in school?
I did. I started, school plays, school musicals. I was in a theatre company while I was at school, and then I went on and studied at university.
You studied voice?
I studied voice, musical theatre, and actually small scale touring theatre as well, which is quite a niche thing. But
that's different.
But that's sort of the Fringe Festival is quite a famous festival we have in Scotland, in Edinburgh, and a lot of the times people work towards to go to the Fringe Festival to do that. So it was a lot of fun, and then I fell into doing sort of performances around London and then entertainment, and then here.
Yeah, here you are. Do you have a large family?
I do. Yes, I'm the youngest of. I've got 3 brothers, 1 sister. So there's a few of us. But they're all from. I'm the younger. I'm the only one from my parents. They'd been married before, both of them, and then I came along.
Oh, great!
Yes, I know.
That's lovely. That's lovely. So. Now, here you are, cruise director, and I have seen cruise directors move through other positions on cruise ships. Do you have any desires to do that? I'm sure you don't want to be captain and go to maritime school and learn all of that stuff. However, there's other opportunities.
Of course, absolutely.
And is that something that you pursue, or you just kind of wait and see if it happens, or how does that work?
Do you know, no one wants to see me become a captain. That's the first thing. I highly respect for our great captains out there, our great staff captains, our marine team. They are truly great and they keep us safe. No one wants to get me behind that wheel up there. I've thought about it. Because the next step really for myself would be then going into hotel management, so hotel director, as well as a hotel operations manager, and so on. But actually, it's not something. It's not me. My mother always said, "You are born with a microphone in your hand," and I think that's where I'm going to stay.
I think she's right.
It's such a joyous thing to do, and if you love, I always say to many of our guests out there that if you love your job, it doesn't become a job. It's not a job. It's not. It's a way of life, and I find that cruise directing, that's what it is. It is a way of life. Learning the job is one thing, but once, and particularly for all our new royals out there, our new team members, learning how to live on a ship is possibly the most challenging. Once you've learned that, and once you've got that, the jobs and things, they come secondary, and learn your safety things first, because safety first, and when we're on a big ship, you've got to learn those duties first. But for me, I think I'll always, as long as I can, I'll always be a cruise director.
Well, I'll tell you, we watch Entertainment Today every day,
right,
on every ship that we travel on, and that's almost every ship in the fleet except Spectrum, because that's
of course, that's right over.
But when we watch you, you're incredibly engaging in what you're doing, and you're incredibly funny. And you really do. I know you say it often, but you really do remind me of someone else that I know of on television and all that. And I would have to say kudos to being a lot like James Corden.
Bless.
So here's my question to you. Mm-hmm. Are you a fan of Gavin and Stacey?
Yes, I love it. I love Gavin and Stacey more than any, actually, and I loved how they finally they gave us the actual closure of it. Thank
Yeah,
goodness,
yeah.
because it was open ended, and then they did.
And then they fixed it.
You know, and they fixed it. And James Corden, actually myself, we're not that far apart in regards to where we live.
Okay.
You know, so I have a bit of the same sort of twang as him. I wish I had his money. That'd be nice. And actually, I've been to a couple of tapings of the Late Late Show as well, way back, where he came to London and did a whole week filming.
Yes, I remember that.
And we were there, and I got to meet him, and got.
Oh, that's a photo.
So that was it was.
That was a
But the
photo.
weirdest thing is, it was really fast, and we couldn't quite. We got the side of his. It's not a great photo. But he sort of, when I said, a lot of people sort of refer me to you, and he sort of looked at me up and down and went, well, obviously you're the cheaper version. Joking, you know. But bless him. That's nice.
That's
He's
great,
a nice guy.
yeah.
Nice guy.
But it's a lot of fun watching that show every day.
Oh.
Learning about what goes on and watching what you do. I mean,
Oh.
today you had all that spa,
Oh, I know.
facial stuff.
The
all over
facial
your
thing
face
all over
and-
my face,
and the
yes.
cucumbers on your eyes and all the rest of that stuff.
Do you know, it's my most joyous thing to do of the day. I absolutely love it. And the team that obviously are behind the camera and everything, we just have a lot of fun with it. And I've always, always enjoyed that part of the day. You know, in fact, literally just before us three got together, that's what I was doing. I did my show for.
I was about to ask you, have you done that already?
Yes, it's already done.
It's-
You see, it's a little secret. We have to do it sort of
Yes.
a day before for the next
Well, you
time.
have to be prepared.
Of course.
But the other thing is that we really appreciate everything you do, and we
thank
certainly
you.
appreciate you taking time to do this with us today.
Oh, it's my pleasure.
Jamie, it's been so fun. We have interviewed an awful lot of different people, and you're one of the more fun ones
That's the main
to
thing.
talk with and to hear about your life and your experiences. And we wish you a lot of success in what you do and continue to keep doing it because you're fabulous at it.
Thank
So I
you.
have one request.
Go on.
Will you please look at the camera
Mm-hmm.
and ask people to subscribe to Cruising with the Ryans?
Well, absolutely. There is no other subscription, ladies and gentlemen. You subscribe to Cruising with the Ryans. Do it now. No, you. Yes, you. No, I see you. Now click. That's right. Thank you. Subscribe.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate your time
Bless
today,
you.
Jamie.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
You've been great.
Happy cruising.
Hi, Dennis here. Remember, smooth sailing and have great vacations. Please subscribe.
Live from Nassau.